function. So this is sort of like prefix notation in arithmetic. So I'm going to divide the sum by the count, and that gives me an average. Now you can see this is dynamically typed. I can invoke this function on exact integers, and I get an exact ratio answer. I can also invoke it on floating point numbers, and I get a floating point answer. I could also invoke it on a string, and I'd get a runtime error. So just, as a very casual comparison, this is what, the difference between a Lisp-like functional language and a language like Java. Notice in Java, I've written the same function, but I have to put it inside a class, because everything in Java has to be attached to a class. I had to explicitly declare that this function only operates on a double function. And in the middle, I've got an imperative for loop, where I explicitly iterate through all of the numbers that I got in the list. Obviously, they give me the same result. Let's see, the Clojure one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brackets or parentheses or grouping things. And the Java one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Clojure has the same number of parentheses as Java. They're just arranged a little bit differently. So ClojureScript. ClojureScript is a dialect of Clojure that compiles ClojureScript source code, which is very much like Clojure source code, into JavaScript source code. So it is a source-to-source compiler. The interesting thing about it is that the compiler is actually written in Clojure, and Clojure runs on the JVM. So this is sort of how it looks. This assumes that you have Java